Hey guys, and welcome to a new video. It feels like it's been a while since I said that, and again, it's been a long time, I feel like, since I've uploaded anything. But there is a reason. I was in New York, and I had no videos ready because I was finishing my uni essays so I could actually go to New York. But I'm back now, and I'm done for the summer when it comes to university stuff. So that means I have a lot more time for videos and live streams and stuff. That being said, I want to know what you guys want to see on the channel over the next couple of months. Stuff like more of the same TF2 things, and maybe a few other different things to mix it up a little bit. So any ideas you have would be awesome, and I'd love to hear them, so comment down below. If you couldn't tell by the title, this video is going to be all about the heavy update, or I guess the lack of update, since I'm still asking Valve to do things for it. Yeah, it's a wishlist video, we all understand what they are. Jumping right into it, I think it's pretty obvious that I want to see new weapons, things that spice the game up a little bit more. I'm not going to lie to you, I'm not that into playing heavy, and I feel like this update for me will still be good whenever it comes out, but also a little underwhelming because, you know, it's one of my least played classes of all time, and we've waited 2 years for an update about him. But regardless of that, seeing new weapons and trying them out is always fun, no matter what classes they're for. So when the heavy update does eventually come out, I'll still probably be playing heavy. And you never know, I might start enjoying it and become a heavy main. Probably not, but you never know, it might happen. I would say that I'd like to see a bunch of like smaller weapons for each class, but it's been almost 2 years, as I've already said. It seems like they've got enough on their hands with just completing the heavy stuff, so I'm gonna leave them to it. Okay, so on to something completely unrealistic that is never going to happen ever, but I think it would be awesome, is completely scrapping the contract system. Yeah, they were kind of cool when they first came out. Yes, the contract made them a little bit nicer, but yeah, they're still grindy and boring and a pain to try and complete. I made a video about contracts a while back and why I kind of disliked them and stuff like that. So if you want to see my whole rant, there's a link somewhere for you to go and have a look at that. But I don't want to scrap the contract systems without having anything else instead. I've also kind of realized now that this idea sounds a little bit crazy, so please stick with me. I'll try and get through this and I'll try and make you understand. So I think instead of contracts, we should have something like a battle pass with weekly challenges where you unlock rewards for each set of challenges or a certain amount of challenges on that battle pass. Having like weekly challenges with rewards for each challenge and stuff like that would mean that you actually get to see some progress being made. You get to know what you're working towards and you get to see how close you are while you are grinding to try and finish stuff. With the last contracts, you weren't really getting any rewards for them. There wasn't really anything you were actually working towards, and the rewards that you did get were kind of bad. So having more rewards that you can get with challenges that you see the completion of would actually be much better. And these rewards could be anything from a challenge exclusive war paint or a hat or something like that, with the main big reward of the battle pass season being an exclusive unusual that technically isn't an unusual. It's a bit like the map stamp type of thing to show people that you've completed that season of challenges and that you've actually worked to finish them. It would be a really cool thing to see people using that unusual with that same effect, knowing that they've actually been grinding for that thing and have worked hard to get it. And some of those challenges would be to gain XP in casual, because that's something that a lot of people are doing right now for no reward whatsoever. So giving them just a challenge to do to gain XP and level up and stuff like that would be so much nicer. You could even have an upgradable skin or a hat which gets better or changes colour depending on what level you're at or how many challenges you've done. Battle passes are super popular in games right now, and I don't think it would be a bad look for TF2 to jump on that trend and get going with it as well. We can argue that we did the contracts first if anybody asks. Not sure if any of that made sense, but I think it would be cool to see. Get rid of the contracts, add a battle pass, some different challenges, cool rewards. Sounds good. But like I said, it's probably not going to happen. It's probably the most unrealistic thing I've ever wanted in TF2. So for now, I guess the contracts are fine. But please, for the love of God, change the defense ones. They don't work. They're so bad. I think at this point, it's basically expected that you get a map with an update. So obviously, I want to see maps. Maybe good ones this time, though. I don't know about you guys, but I stopped playing Mercenary Park as soon as the challenges for it were done. And I don't remember the other maps that came out with Jungle Inferno, so They obviously weren't that great. Obviously the map makers still worked hard on them, and it was amazing that they got added into the game. I just want something a little less choke pointy and a little more deathmatchy. So I want something more like Harvest rather than something that I have to like make my whole team in a casual server push through at the same time with Ubers and stuff like that. It's not going to happen. I feel like Mercenary Park would actually work quite well in comp because people know what they're doing. It just doesn't work in pubs. I'm not going to lie to you, it's actually quite hard to make a video like this one about the heavy update because I don't play heavy. I don't really care all that much about the heavy, so I don't really know what I want for him. Like, I'd want him to be quick and called the Scout, but it's not a thing. I think the main thing I want is stuff to be added that means I can make YouTube videos on them. A taunt that can be used in a certain way to make a funny video with. I was going to also suggest stuff like game modes that were just big versions of mini games that people could play. So, pastime, but good. I think just something to shake up the gameplay in TF2 with this update would be great. One of the biggest problems with being a YouTuber playing TF2 still is that the content is kind of drying up. So having something we can make a bunch of content on would be great. Thanks. Anyway, that's going to do it for the video, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, please make sure you leave it a like. And also, once again, please comment down below what kind of videos you want to see from me this summer. And also comment what you guys want to see from the heavy update, I guess. Comments still don't do anything for the YouTube algorithm, but I like reading them. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.